Have you ever felt lost, untethered, searching for something more? Welcome to Angelic Footprints, where the spirit meets the road on a journey to self-healing and rediscovery. I'm Dagmar, your host, psychic medium and seasoned traveler. Each week, we'll explore the world of angels and personal transformation. We're going to dive into compelling histories and captivating mythology. You're going to hear remarkable, real-life angel encounters and discover how you too can connect with the angels guiding your path. Whether it's through practical tips, meditation techniques, or stories that resonate deeply, Angelic Footprints is here to light your way. From mystical journeys to profound self-discovery, let's embark on this transformative journey together. Are you ready to find your angelic guide? Then subscribe to Angelic Footprints today and step into a world where angels walk beside you every step of the way. Angels, spirituality, healing. Let's ignite your transformation. Hello and welcome everybody to the Angelic Footprints podcast show. Today I have another very special guest here in the studio with me. Her name is Age, and Age is an angelic priestess, holistic therapist, and coach who specializes in ancestral healing. Now, she's got over 4 years of working alongside fellow cycle breakers, reversing negative patterns. Age, in her own way, is a true unicorn in the field of horses because she wants to break the chains of family secrets with absolutely no shame. I'm so looking forward to hearing what Age has to tell us today because she has recovered from a narcissistic relationship from an abusive ex-husband, which ultimately left her homeless. And she herself has been able to rediscover her superpower and purpose. Now, don't we all want to hear from Age and her story? Age, I'd love you to tell us a little bit about your belief in angels and a little bit about your experiences. Please tell us more.
Thank you for such a lovely introduction, Dagmar, and also thank you for inviting me. Yes, my experience with angels, what I believe the angels are here to do on this planet, they just want to support us and shower us with unconditional love and help us to heal and to move on and give the helping hand in a situation when you feel like sometimes there is no hope, there is no, there's no picture of tomorrow, of happiness. And they are here to shower you with unconditional love because angels, they don't have all those human emotions. They don't judge. They don't gossip. They are here just to purely support you and help you in difficult situations.
Yeah, absolutely. So can you tell our listeners a little bit about some experiences that you've had, Age?
Yes. So I have always known that there are angels since I was a little girl. I remember my mom or my grandma, they would tell me, when I would go to sleep in the evening, sweet dreams, dream about angels. So I always knew that there are creatures like angels. I just didn't really know what the purpose is. So when I grew up, when I awakened to my spiritual gifts that were buried since I was little, deep inside me, when I woke up to them, I started learning more about angels, the purpose, different kinds of angels. I attended 1 year of Angel Mystery School run by Claire Stone, and I became an angelic priestess. And I have learned so much about every single angel. Well, not every single angel, because there is so many of them. But yeah, like for example, archangels. So we have worked with every single one. I have been able to learn what the purpose of each angel is. and how they can assist me in my healing journey, how they can give me that helping hand, and how to ask them for help, how to connect with them. Because to be honest, it's extremely easy to connect with them as soon as you open yourself up to that support.
Oh, do you know what? I get this so much. I hear this from a lot of my guests and with people that I speak to. It's all about that journey of opening up and allowing yourself to believe that this beautiful experience can be there for not just you and me, but for everybody. And that's one of the reasons I have, my guests on the show, so that you can help people in your own way by sharing your story and letting others know that this is there for them as well. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, I noticed your business is called Mama from the Moon. How did that come about? Tell us a little bit about that.
Right. So Mama from the Moon was born over 3 years ago. And the moon, it's because, I'm a woman, I'm a mama, and I'm a nurturer. And every person who comes either to work with me or my friends, my family, I always look after them as if I am a mom. I will feed them, I will nurture them, I will hug them. I'm a shoulder to cry on, and I'm just the safe space as a mother would be for every single child. And moon, because I am very deeply connected with the moon, with all the cycles. They all affect me and everyone else in different ways, and I just felt like it really fits. And I am Mama from the Moon, and also the work that I do. It's not only on the planet Earth; it's all on various spiritual realms. So I feel like if you hear Mama from the Moon, it gives you an image of all the cosmos, galaxy, and that's how it was born.
I love it. I love it. I noticed that you promote yourself as a holistic therapist. So, do you bring angels into the therapies with clients, or does it just come in if clients believe in that, or do you invoke your angels before you start a session? Tell me a little bit about that.
Absolutely. I always have my angels with me, because maybe if someone that's listening doesn't know this, when you are born, before you are born, you have your guardian angel, at least one of your guardian angels assigned to you, and they are with you every single second of your life.
Yeah.
And I always work with my personal team of angels and my spirit guides and ancestors. And it is part of the work that I do. When you work with me, it is the whole package. You connect with your spirit guides, you connect with your ancestors, but also you learn how to communicate and work with your guardian angel.
It sounds like, now just listening to you, it sounds like there's a course there. Have you got a course that you've created for people to connect with their angels?
Yes. So I do have a 12-week program. It's extremely transformative program. And I called it Rediscover because it touches all the bases from breaking the cycles within your ancestral lineage to, setting boundaries. I have escaped and survived domestic violence. So, my clients also have similar background. So from setting boundaries to, connecting with your ancestors, getting help with breaking the cycles, rediscovering your superpowers, because when you have been subjected to an abuse, it's extremely likely that you don't feel like you've got anything to show to the world. Like you forget that you've got superpowers, and I'm there to help you bring all of that out to the surface. And yes, and working with angels is also one of the steps, because for me it's a basic support that you can receive. But the effects of working with your angels, with your spiritual team, we are building that team up along the 12-week course program. So when you finish the program, you know that you are not alone anymore, and that you always have your team to connect with and get the support instantly, right? That's my program.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And to all our listeners, I really hope that you do get in touch with Aga if, you want to go down that program. I do have something that you just brought up, and I've heard people say this. I have an answer to this, but I'm going to ask you a question and get your own thoughts. Now, we're talking about angels protecting us. Now, some people might be very cynical and say, well, you've had this journey. like many others where they've been through a cycle of abuse, why didn't my angels protect me from that? Like I said, I've got an answer on that, but what would you say to someone if they said that to you?
Right. So, first of all, if you have ever been subjected to any sort of abuse, I do sympathize with you and, sending you a massive hug. However, I believe before we come to this life, to this planet Earth, to this incarnation, current one, we do choose our lessons to go through during this lifetime. And as sad as it sounds, some of the abuse, it is not it's not something to destroy you. It's something to teach you about your own strength. The abuse to go through that, it is absolutely horrible. And, nobody should do it. However, some people like me, I needed that lesson to realize that I don't want to carry this on anymore, right? It was also connected with my ancestors. But what I want to say is, yes, you might feel like, oh, my angel, my guardian angel didn't protect me from going through this abuse. No, your guardian angel has protected you because even though you have experienced this abuse, you have been protected from something maybe even worse.
Yeah. Great.
The point when you decide to set yourself free, you also get the support from your angel because they help you to get yourself away from that situation. And it is very, like you said, it's absolutely true. Very often I also used to hear, I had an accident, for example, but so why did my angel not protect me? But you don't know what you are actually protected from if you didn't go into this particular accident, which maybe was not a major one. Couple of meters away, maybe there was a massive collision that, it could cost you your life. So even though it feels like you are not being protected right at this minute, you actually are, because you never know what else could have happened to you.
Yeah, and I love that. You phrased it exactly how I had the goosebumps happening as you were talking about that, because it's pretty much exactly what I believe too, because I've done work with past life regression with clients, and I too believe that we choose certain lessons that we have to overcome in our lifetime, the life that we are living. So even though some of those lessons could be incredibly, incredibly tough, that doesn't mean that our angels aren't protecting us. You're absolutely right. There could have been worse out there that they're protecting us from. And this is something so interesting because, I don't know if you've heard this, people complaining about, oh, I'm late, I was caught in a traffic jam, or, I've been delayed. And my husband's one of those. And I say to him, yes, but maybe there was a purpose that you were delayed. Maybe your angels were protecting you from something worse that was happening down the road. Maybe because you were delayed, you're not the person who's in that accident down the road. That could have been you. So I think, there is, when we're talking about this topic, even though it's very hard, some of these things that we're talking about right now, we do need to acknowledge we still have to live our own life. We still have to live our own lessons. And there's a learning there. And that's why people need to come to someone like you, Aga, to help break those ancestral chains. So absolutely lovely. Thank you so much for sharing your story. And I really appreciate the input and the insights that you have given to our listeners. Would you like to tell us a little bit about how people can connect with you?
Yes, and thank you again for inviting me. Yes, you can connect with me on my Instagram. The name is Mama from the Moon. And yeah, that's how you can get in touch. That's how you can see a little bit of the work that I do and see, whether we are a good fit, whether we vibe together. And yeah, if there's anything I can do to help you break in those patterns, I'm your girl.
Absolutely lovely. And do get in touch with Aga. Absolutely lovely to help you break those chains and to, get into that transformative cycle where you can rediscover yourself. So hopefully that you don't have to live that kind of lesson again next time around. Aga, any last words that you would like to share with our listeners?
Yes, I'd like to say that once you open yourself up for support from your angels, you will experience a massive shift in your life. And you can talk to your angels the way you talk to your friends, to your family. They are always there to listen to you. And once you believe they are there to support you, once you ask them for a sign, angels speak to you in a way that you will understand. So if they have any message for you when you are open to receive them, when they communicate with you, you will always know that they are the ones speaking to you through various ways.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you for that beautiful final message. Argo, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for being with us here and giving up your time. I wish you all the very best and many blessings to you.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, and same to you. All the best.
In the meantime, if you found this episode valuable, please share information about the show with 3 people who you believe would find it beneficial. If you enjoyed the show, please consider leaving a 5-star review on the platform where you're listening. Until the next episode, blessings, and may your life be filled with hope and inspiration.